There's going to be many, many things in this video that I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about material manifestation, materialization. So, I love getting ideas. I love getting information from people, and it just rings a bell. I get these downloads of all the things I've already done, I've already created. So it just gives me more material to talk about. Um, so let me start with when I wanted to publish a book. I I've never been an author, and I didn't believe in myself. So I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to materialize, manifest. I wanted to create a reality that didn't exist in my paradigm. So I commanded, and I demanded of my higher self for whispers. And first, I would meditate, I would declutter, I would do some feng shui work, I would donate, I would do some charity, I would do intermittent fasting, I would do biohacking, cold showers, and I would do a whole bunch of practices and modalities to get my headspace, mind, body, spirit in a place where I would get these callings and compellings. I got them. The downloads came. I got into a flow state, woke me up, shivering, goosebumps, and I started writing my first children's affirmations book for my son called Arnav's Affirmations. And you can find Arnav's Affirmations on Amazon. That is something I materialized. So when I speak about, you can manifest a car, a house, and family and financial abundance, that's just materializing things into existence. It's not that I'm a materialistic person, right? So can't get it twisted, that, oh, he's just talking about that. But you got to fall in love with financial freedom, with money, because money can feed your family, money can save someone's health, money can buy you supplements, take care of your longevity, it can give you resources and opportunities. So you should not have a scarcity mindset. You should have a loving, kind, generous relationship that you're paying the world. No matter if you need toilet paper, the littlest thing, don't have a scarcity mindset. You spend with ease and peace and joy and abundance and blessings when you pay that transaction, no matter where it is. Okay? Second thing I want to talk about is fear and dwelling and separation and anxiety and pain and depression. How do you manifest? How do you materialize like that? Look, I I'm the first person to admit and speak the truth. So a coach needs a coach, right? A therapist needs a therapist, right? Not everybody is as perfect go lucky as they portray themselves to be. Just because they seem like they're okay, it doesn't mean everybody is, right? But it's how they handle it. How are you able to go through a separation, a divorce, a breakup, right? But still be able to achieve and do the things that they do. Just because, so if you find out, hey, somebody's going, a coach or a therapist or a healer is going through a separation, right? They don't contradict themselves. Some people, you can't contradict themselves, right? You can't coach somebody to fix a relationship. You can only coach somebody the mistakes, the errors, the the lessons from what you are learning through the mistakes and the errors and the lessons and the karmas, patterns and cycles that you've made to teach. You can't try to say something that contradicts yourself and be like, oh, you gotta become better, but you're going through a breakup because you're not being better. Don't do it that way. If you're not a good person and you know your faults and your fraudulence, you speak your faults and your fraudulence. So that's what I do, right? I don't train things that I'm not practicing and walking the walk myself. Okay. Now, when people do go through separation, when people do go through breakups, it's not a bad thing. Sometimes you need energy. You need you need to let go. You need to detach. Sometimes massive major growth comes from from that pain and suffering, the dwelling. You have to go through the grievance. And I didn't understand this. I thought I had to hold on. I had to protect what I had. I had to keep family members around me. I had to forgive. I had to love. I had to surrender. I thought that I had to save the relationship. Sometimes you got to make an ultimatum and you got to create boundaries and you got to walk away, find inner peace, and let it go for new things to enter. You got to let go of things to allow new things to come into your life. Now, when it comes to manifesting, a home, a car, women, men, relationships, cars, houses, plants, whatever, materializing things into existence. If you want to be on TV, if you want to be in Hollywood, if you want to be an actor, an actress, if you want to attract partnership, if you want to be on a team, if you want to be on an interview, anything that your heart desires, how do you do that? How do you call things from the future into existence? You have a future thought in your mind. How can you believe that you deserve it? Are you that? Are you being that person? Are you raising your standards? Are you exemplifying that creation? Are you a magnet? Are you powerful? Are you love? Are you practicing joy and happiness and abundance? Are you practicing what you preach? Are you raising your family this way? Are you becoming a teacher, a thought leader, a guider, an influencer, right? So you have to become who you are. The world will give you who you are and what you are, right? If the world doesn't see you as that, it's because you don't see yourself in the world as that. You must do that. And that's how you do it. And don't be afraid to let go. So there's so many things here. I get so many ideas just from listening to ideas and concepts and things, and it makes me realize I've done all of this before I knew about lots of the thought leaders and people in the world that I've now been researching and diving deep into. I was already doing this for myself, So what that means is deep down inside, deep down inside, there's something inside of you waiting to be unleashed, waiting to come out, waiting for you to surrender. You got to understand your ego. You got to understand that those limiting beliefs are not you. They're not serving you. Your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, they are not you. You got to understand how to separate your subconscious mind from your awareness. Please DM me and I will send you a free PDF. You book a consultation, www.guidedintelligence.ca, and I will pass along the free How to Rewire Your Subconscious Mind in 7 steps. Once you do that, you will be on your way to create a new reality.